Low blood pressure is one particular medical condition that often gets overlooked because most of the time we gear our attention to high blood pressure and then we ignore low blood pressure. But one thing you need to know is that it's not always the case that when you're experiencing dizziness, weakness, and some signs of fainting, it's as a result of stress. No, sometimes it might be due to low blood pressure. You see, the ideal blood pressure always revolves around 120/80. But sometimes this blood pressure can drop drastically to 90/60 and sometimes below that. And that, together with the signs and symptoms that I made mention earlier, is classical low blood pressure or hypotension. There are some possible causes of hypotension or low blood pressure, and that is what I would want us to look at in today's video. But first of all, if you are new to this channel, my name is Emmanuel, a licensed physician assistant by profession. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, then subscribe and then turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified always whenever I release a new video. So let us look at the causes of hypotension or low blood pressure. The first thing is dehydration. This is mostly caused by profuse vomiting, diarrhea, and sometimes if you're one kind of person that you don't drink water regularly, it can tip you into dehydration and that can cause low blood pressure. The second thing is blood loss. Probably you might be bleeding excessively due to an injury, and that can cause your blood pressure to drop. There are some women that always have heavy menstruation. Because you'll be losing that too much amount of blood, it can tip you into low blood pressure. The third thing we need to talk about is drug-induced hypotension. Now, there are some people that might be probably on some BP medication or high blood pressure medication. If the strength or the dose of the particular medication is very, very high, that can always tip you into hypotension. And also, some antidepressants and diuretics can also tip you into having low blood pressure. So you should always consult a medical doctor if you are experiencing some abnormal signs and symptoms while on a particular medication, so that they will decide with regards to what to do for you. The next thing that I would want us to look at is some heart-related conditions. For instance, heart failure, heart attack, and also heart valve disease, and even some cardiac-related conditions can tip you into having low blood pressure. Then the last thing is some severe infections. If there's a particular infection that is very, very severe, ongoing inside your body, it makes your body start responding to the infection. And the abnormal response of your body toward the infection is what we call sepsis. And this sepsis can lead to a particular medical emergency, which is septic shock. And most people in septic shock always have low blood pressure. Their blood pressure drops drastically. And with this particular kind of medical condition, it is always important that the person is being attended to urgently, because septic shock can even lead to death. You understand? So one thing you need to know is that hypotension is very, very important to understand and know, because if your idea or your understanding about hypotension is very, very low and you are experiencing some abnormal signs and symptoms, you might not know the need to visit the medical doctor or the hospital in order to seek medical care. So that is why I'm sharing this video with you, so that you'll be up to date with this particular kind of medical condition alongside hypertension, because I have been talking about hypertension. If you check my videos on my channel, I have been talking about hypertension. So this time around, I'm looking at the low blood pressure, so that you too, you'll get a better understanding. And there are also how to treat it, how to treat low blood pressure or hypotension. So if you actually want me to make a video on that, then drop in the comment section, do it. Drop in the comment section, do it. Then based on the amount of comment that I get, I will decide whether to make a video on how to treat hypotension or low blood pressure. If you like this video, subscribe for more, and then share this video to a friend, a family member, and a loved one, for them to also learn something from this video.